When did you start smoking dope? When did you start smoking marijuana?
When?
Yeah. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years. Okay? You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. Wow, you got me with your logic on that?
Sure. Here's a more polished and engaging version of your intro while keeping the tone lively and dramatic. All right, folks. Today we've got a showdown in the courtroom. Judge Oakley versus a cocky stoner kid who's convinced he's the star of some legal drama. This kid is totally adrift, acting like the rules don't apply to him. But Judge Oakley? He's not having any of it. What's coming next might just be the wake-up call of this kid's life. Let's jump right into it and drop a comment below. Do you think this kid's finally going to listen, or is he just going to walk out and light up another blunt?
Mr. Vick, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney?
No.
Where's your attorney then? Who's your attorney?
I don't have one.
Then you're doing it without one, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it without one, or you want to talk to one of ours?
I'll do it without one.
Okay. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. All right. All right. I've got a ticket here, and the prosecutor says you're going to plead responsible to double parking, and we're going to dismiss a misdemeanor charge of reckless. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's the way you want to resolve this today?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
Let me see.
All right. I understand you're almost done with school.
Yes, sir.
Then what's your plan?
I've been trying to get a job ever since I was 7.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Where have you been trying to get a job?
I'm trying to get a job at the service yard at Holiday Inn at the apartments.
Okay. Why do I have a ROA for a double parking? And we've already got a ROA for it? Oh,
So everything.
it's confusing. No, it's not the way I'm used to saying it. I thought we had 2 tickets going. Okay. All right. Where else have you looked?
I looked at the baby shop in Logo,
Okay.
and I also looked at Walmart and Buffalo Wild Wings.
And nobody's hiring you?
Well, Walmart, I don't know, but I can't get a response from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm trying to go to the holidays.
Okay. Okay. All right. You got a driver's license?
No, sir.
Yeah, transportation is going to be an issue then. All right. So what's your long-term plan? Done with high school, then what?
I'm trying to be an engineer.
So you're going to school somewhere.
Hopefully that's.
Where and when?
Well, I graduate this year, and maybe I hope to go to college. Maybe by the time I'm 19.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Nothing really.
Then why aren't you going to college now? As soon as you graduate?
I'm trying to finish school right now.
No, as soon as you graduate.
As soon as I graduate.
Yeah. Why aren't you planning on being in school somewhere in the fall?
I mean, I really didn't think about that, but
When do you start smoking?
Me know if you'd like it in a different tone. More comedic, serious, or dramatic. Clips, absolutely. Here's a tightened up, more polished version of your commentary that keeps the humor and energy while improving flow and clarity. Look, I can already tell you, this dude has been smoking since birth. I wouldn't be shocked if the doctor cut the umbilical cord and he hit a blunt right after. It's obvious. His eyes are half shut. He's moving at like 2 frames per second, and he's got that classic, I have no idea where I am face. This man is the definition of a stoner, completely zoned out, and the only thing on his mind is the Zaza. Now don't get me wrong, being laid back is one thing, but showing up to court looking like you just took a gravity bong rip? That's wild. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he's high right now. What do you guys think? Is he actually baked in front of the judge? Or is this just his natural vibe? Drop your thoughts below. Want a version with a more serious or satirical tone?
When did you start smoking marijuana?
when?
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Okay. How often you hit it?
that often,
What's that mean?
like barely.
What's that mean? Give me a frequency, brother. Once a month, once a week.
Speak.
Okay. All right. So on this file, you're not working now, so I'm not going to give you money. I'm not going to charge you fines and costs. I'm going to charge you community service hours. But I also have to give you a little lecture. Dude, I've been doing this a long time. All right. I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years if you don't do something drastic. Okay. You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. All right. If you're talking about going to school when you're 19, I can guarantee when you're 21, you'll still be talking about going back to school. Guaranteed. I mean, I would bet $100 of mine against one of yours that by then you could come back and we'd still have this conversation about your planning on it. Okay. If you were my nephew, I would put you in a car. I would drive you over to Canton on Ford Road. I would walk you into the recruiting office where you can talk to the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, Air Force. They're all in one building. And I would have you go door to door to door and find out what they could offer you if you sign up. Because that's what you need to do. You need to completely shake up your life to make something happen. Have you ever considered it? And I know you don't want to cut your hair, but it'll grow back. Have you ever considered it? Why not?
I don't want to.
Why? Because that's a valid reason. Wow, you got me with your logic on that one. Listen to me. How are you going to pay for engineering school?
Okay, well, if I get a job, I can pay for it. You know?
No, you can't. You can't pay for an engineering degree working at Walmart. You can't. If you join the military, they'll send you to college. You know, every one of the branches of our armed forces have engineers. There are Army engineers, there are Navy engineers. That's a plan, dude. You don't have a plan.
Okay, well, the officer that got me fired, well, I did have a plan. The officer that got me fired, he should be the one getting help.
Officer got you fired.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you working?
The USC fellow.
Okay, and how did you mean a cop?
Yeah.
How did the cop get you fired?
He was a member at the USC, and when it happened, I guess he thought he had a reason.
You mean when this happened? Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll give you that. Okay. How's that change what we're talking? We're not talking about this case now. We're talking about your life. How's the cop getting you fired determine whether or not you can afford to go to engineering school?
Because I wouldn't have a job to pay for.
The BYC isn't going to pay for 4 years of college, dude. What were you making? $15 an hour?
I mean, I was making about $14,000 a year, so I mean,
That ain't even going to cover tuition.
Absolutely. Here's a revised version that keeps your tone and message intact while making it smoother, more engaging, and impactful. This dude really just said he makes $14,000 a year and was planning to go to college if he didn't get fired from his little job. Like, come on. That's basically the same as saying, I was going to be a doctor, but McDonald's let me go. I'm just not buying it. Honestly, I do feel bad for him, though. If we're being real, it's pretty clear he doesn't have a solid, male role model in his life, someone to show him how to move right. And here's the thing, judges usually don't show much sympathy. But Judge Oakley, you can tell he actually cares. The way he talks to this kid, it's not about punishment, it's about trying to wake him up. I hope Judge Oakley gets through to him. But if I'm being honest, I don't think it's going to happen. This kid seems stuck in his ways. And college? Even if he somehow gets in, he's probably dropping out. He just doesn't seem to respect authority, whether it's teachers, officers, or judges. He's out here like none of it matters.
well, I'm also adopted, so, you know, the state would pay for it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you again. 30 hours community service, have it done by February 1st. Goodbye.
Let me know if you want this tone made even more serious, comedic, or inspirational. Clips? Absolutely. Here's a cleaned up, professional, and emotionally resonant version that keeps your voice and message clear, while improving flow and impact. Honestly, I don't think this kid is going to change a thing. He'll probably go home, light up the Zaza like nothing ever happened, and that's the saddest part. So many young guys out here are just lost. No direction, no discipline. Just drifting through life, making one bad decision after another. And when there's no strong male role model around, this is what you get. Nobody's there to teach them how to handle responsibility, move smart, or even carry themselves with a little self-respect. Instead, they show up to court treating it like a joke, like the judge is just going to dap them up and send them on their way. But the law doesn't work like that. And Judge Oakley, he's spot on. He knows he'll be seeing this kid again because it's obvious. The kid doesn't care. But hey, that's just my take. What do you guys think? Should we feel bad for him? Or is he just setting himself up for failure? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this. I post every single day, so stay tuned. Appreciate all of you for watching, and as always, take care. Let me know if you want to change the tone, more motivational, comedic, etc., or make it shorter for platforms like TikTok or Instagram Reels.